This time I'm illustrating another chapter from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Chapter 2. First, I came up with Dobby's design. It's the first time he appears in the series. Here is the drawing of Dobby. And here is the drawing on mixed media paper. I am using egg tempera to paint this one. In the book, Dobby is described as having big round eyes the size of tennis balls and ears like a bat. When I looked up photos of bats for reference, I saw they also had big round eyes, so I referenced both ears and eyes from the bats. Dobby is not a fun character to draw. I think he is just weird looking, but I think I came up with a look that would interest me to paint it. I gave him a big head in the final drawing for the painting. I think he looks cute. At least cuter than my initial design in the sketchbook I showed at the start. In this chapter there were about 3 scenes that I found interesting. One is when Dobby unintentionally reveals that he's the one who has been stealing Harry's letters. The other one is this one, when he is using magic on the cake. And the other one is when Harry is grounded in his room and he sees Ron Weasley on his window, right at the end of the chapter when he wakes up in the middle of the night. But I went with this scene, where Dobby, trying to get Harry into trouble and making it so he doesn't go back to Hogwarts, takes Aunt Petunia's cake and smashes it on the ground. I went with the moment right before he lets the cake go on the ground. In the book, Harry is on the entrance to the kitchen, but I made him be on the floor just to make it more dramatic, like if he just ran from the door to stop Dobby. This scene is much more fun than the one I did for the previous chapter, because there's an action that is much more interesting. The previous chapter I just painted Harry sitting in the garden. Doing the cake was fun too. It's a cream cake with violet flowers decoration. And I don't really like Dobby, but I think he came out cute in this painting. I painted the magic lines with purple. I wanted it to look like Dobby was casting magic. I added some stars to it too. Otherwise it would just be blank and a bit strange, like a cake just floating in the air and Dobby with his arms lifted. With the effects, I hoped to make the magic more obvious. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with this one. But I just wonder how it would look like if I add some sparkles to the magical lines using my metallic watercolors. Maybe it will give it an extra something. Let's start with the stars. Gonna add some purple now. And here we have the final painting. I'm trying to show the sparkles I added. It's not very obvious, but they are there. And you can see them with the light a bit. I think it came out cute.